Hey, Griff.
Hi, John. What do you know about turnips or radishes?
Not a whole lot. I'm not much of a botanist.
You would not say you're the agriculture. You're not a green thumb.
No, I am not.
Oh man.
However,
Well, this is the game that will show you the way.
it's gonna teach me
Pumpkins, man.
everything
Tomatoes.
about- Yep.
Whatever you need to know.
Cabbages.
I haven't seen any cabbages yet.
Okay.
But definitely,
Okay.
definitely some
Will I learn some hairdressing?
radishes. What, hairdressing?
Hairdressing? Anything about hairdressing? I've always wanted to become a masseuse.
Maybe. I mean, when you're living on a giant boat, you may resort to doing other things. But here in Gears of War 3 world, things have changed, man. Shit has gone south.
Shit's gone sideways in a bad way.
Very, like, extra sideways, because Gears is already crazy. So, just jumping
Oof, look at that motion
into
blur.
Horde mode right away to show some of the new things about Horde mode. So, like old Horde mode, you're going to be fighting waves of enemies, but in this you have a currency system where you establish a base, and then from your base, you start building defenses, decoys,
Like fucking
barriers.
cardboard cutout decoys. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Perfect.
Right, you want to get... Yeah,
Establishing your GameStop
right here,
posters.
here, buddy. There you go.
That is... Oh my gosh.
Enjoy that.
I think... Oh man,
You know,
I think I already have the image for the feature.
Exactly. For as much as I dislike Gears of War, the world that it is, they do a lot of really good things in this.
That's good.
So you go
That's
through your
great.
waves just like you normally would do, and shoot guys, and you take cover. And every 10 waves, there's a boss fight, which is insanely difficult. You can, if you're playing multiplayer, you can buy in for money, for currency. You can buy in to get back into the round even if you die, which is kind of nice.
Cool. So currency is used for like buying into things and
Upgrading. You would be upgrading yourself, or not yourself, but you can use it to buy weapons. You can use it to buy defenses. Yeah. Much like any other, it has sort of a tower defense feel, honestly.
yeah, I can see that. Like setting up the defenses and stuff. A little bit of like a trenched kind of, but more brutal.
Yeah, kind of like Trenched or any tower defense game of that sort. You know, managing your resources. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a what do you call that? Zombie mode in Call of Duty, where you
Yeah.
can buy fortifications and things like that.
Yeah.
So there you can see the enemies are kind of shooting at the
coal train.
Wheaties coal train.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Buy my book. If I did do it, this is how it would have happened. Coal train.
Yeah, so I'm not very good at Gears of War.
I can see
if
that.
you can't tell. I made it to Wave 10 last night with Hunter. It was pretty awesome.
I'm guessing that was all you.
No. No, by no means. It was very much a group effort, kind of going back and forth on each round with kills. So your wave's complete now. Now you get more money to upgrade your stuff. You know, you can buy a turret.
Oh, that's cool.
You can you have to get so many. There we go. Now I can upgrade it. So I've got now a more durable turret or a decoy that's not just a cardboard cutout. But yeah, 4 players. Like I said, every 10 rounds there's a boss fight. I want to say there is some sort of dynamic changing to all this too, because we were sucking it up on the last round, and every like 2 matches of it would switch to be fighting kind of different bosses.
Cool.
Just kind of like feeling bad for us or whatever.
Getting
So
to that level 5, Griff.
yeah, man, I think there's a trophy for that,
Nice.
or excuse me, an achievement. Wow,
Achievement. Wow.
just outed myself there. So here we'll do another.
Gold star stickers.
This one I haven't actually played yet, but I know how this works. This is a beast mode. In beast mode, it's sort of like an anti-horde mode where you are playing as the
the beast. And you're
you're playing as the forget what they're called. The
Locust.
yeah, or the lambent or whatever it is. So your objective is to be killing as many dudes, but your currency does not go into fortifications and things like that. It goes into it's sort of like a Counter-Strike system. Like every time you die, then you get more money, and with more money you can buy new classes and buy so you kind of play like the baseline classes for a while, and then you after you make some cash, you upgrade to like the big Brumac or something like that.
Sweet.
Hypothetically, there's tickers. You can play as a ticker. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting for matches. Man.
How to load screens.
They're all right. Okay, so you have to kill all the humans. Blah 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 blah. There's cog heroes that you can choose from. So here we go. Like we can go be a wild ticker. Oh
wow! Oh wow!
There's your attack. Yeah.
Can you explode?
I don't believe a wild ticker does explode.
Oh.
Because it hasn't been weaponized by the lambent.
That's right.
So you have to take these out, and you're just kind of like throwing yourself against the enemy forces for a while until you build up enough cash and see. Now I got this barrier here. I'm making money by just wrecking that thing as this little nasty scrub. Oh, I'm taking damage. I'm gonna see the light. Yeah, so
right.
As you can see, there is, I can see this being a lot more fun than doing the. Oh, there we go. Eat grenade. Interesting. So I would much rather play this than I would play.
Just because it offers something very different.
Than the regular horde mode.
Wow.
Apparently, also at the end of the match, the Hammer of Dawn just drops down and kills everybody.
Yeah, great.
So you made it 4 minutes. Nice. Didn't kill anybody.
Failed.
Not the best ticker. The other cool thing is, I don't remember in horde mode before, but if you don't pass a wave, you can restart it over and over again, which is kind of nice because once you get to those boss fights, like if you keep dying over and over again, you run out of money, but you can just keep like picking away at a few guys and making some cash every turn, and then kind of upgrading from there.
Sure.
I got some unlocks and stuff for being a beta dude, and I got some costumes or something like that for playing the game.
Ice-T?
Haven't made it to Ice-T yet.
Okay.
So obviously there's a
oh man,
multiplayer, but that is no different from what it was in the beta. So why bother showing that?
Fair enough.
Instead, let's just talk a little bit about this here. See if it lets me go to what I wanted to do. Homecoming, right? Yeah. So here in the arcade mode, you can play it, and it's just sort of like a funsies thing where you can have these things called mutators on, and these are like your skulls. From
just makes it harder.
Halo.
Different kinds of challenges.
Maybe not always just challenges. So you've got a big head mode,
fantastic.
Every time you kill somebody, tokens pop out of them. Or where's the 80s laugh track is supposed to be really good. Laugh track, play when you shoot a dude, the audience laughs as if you're in front of a live studio. It's flowers fall out of dudes, like the Penny Arcade.
That's great.
Comic with You're a Very Classy Lady. So you can add these mutators on.
How do you earn them?
You earn them by completing challenges in the game, which are usually insanely challenging.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems unfortunate.
Finish setting mutators. Whoop. Okay. Now I will be playing on normal because, first of all, that's the default setting. Secondly, I don't really care to be challenged by Gears of War.
Fair enough. Game with a chainsaw gun, I really don't feel like.
I'm having a good time with it so far. I mean, I just got to this section here, the story of Gears of War, take it as you will, is it's a comic book, it's a video game, But I really feel like this game is moving forward nicely. Just kind of the banter that goes back and forth, the situations that they put these characters in. It's better. Like it's definitely a step up from Gears of War 2.
Okay.
And you play as a lot more different people. So in this section, we'll be playing as Cole here, who's going to basically beg for food from his old hometown of Hanover, I believe, where he was that Blitzball Blitzball Thrash Ball championship man.
So no sleeves in the Gears.
They tore him off, man. Wasn't that in 2 or was that 3? Was that here? Or they just ripped him off because they're like
I remember
they're not Army anymore. They're not COG.
I remember lots of sleeves in Gears 2.
Dom's got a tattoo.
Dom does?
Yeah, he's
Sweet.
also a radish farmer.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. How many years into the future?
2 years.
What?
Yeah.
This shit's gone on for 2 years?
Or 2 months. Some 2.
Well, I mean, the calendar years.
I don't know. I don't know how years work in the world of Sarah. Two shit years.
2 shit years.
Yeah. So the time has gone forward, and these people have been living on this giant aircraft carrier, basically. After they sunk Jacinto,
I think.
Whatever.
Good.
Come on, John. Get it right. Since this happened, they're living on this aircraft carrier where they kind of just go and scavenge for food, and it's really actually kind of cool because you're seeing the world finally. Whereas before you were just like down corridors, things were a lot wider. You're playing as multiple people. You have a bigger group with you. You've got 3 other characters plus more. Usually, you've got a couple AI dudes running around too,
Cool.
and that's so you can do your 4-player co-op. Don't really need much strategy.
So I guess I didn't realize that it was this far ahead in the future of the world of Gears, and so
yeah, it's dour, man. People are unhappy.
Shit really is sideways. Like
definitely,
shit is going down the tube pretty quick.
Just it's like Waterworld level of depression, where it's just nobody really knows what the solution is. So you start the game in sort of a dream sequence, which is weird.
Oh.
Let me just see if I can skip through this. Okay.
Oh.
So you start there and you kind of jump into some Marcus stuff and learn a little bit about kind of get roped into it. Let's see if we can actually get to some combat here. So now you're dealing with the Lambent, which are the emulsion fueled dudes who you got to shoot up.
You think from a visual display, like this is better than Gears 2 was? Because
gosh,
I mean, we're like for recording purposes, this is a little lower than what I would normally be seeing it at, but still, I think this looks.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not the best looking thing out there, but the Unreal Engine looks fabulous. Like
good.
It does look really good. Like just the colors, the environments that we're able to produce,
playground stuff.
You've got so these lambent things now they get kind of erupted out of these stalks that come out of the ground, and they have these like pustules on the side that launch
like some Resident Evil.
Yeah,
forest
very much shoot them in the orange glowing spots. So now you see them mutating, and it's like you got to shoot them in their whippy arms and take them out, and adds a little bit more of a different feel to how Gears works.
Yeah. Very different.
Active reload still there. Now you got to shoot those
testicles.
Yep, those little birthing pods to
dingleberries.
You got to shoot the stock berries off.
Sure.
Otherwise, the enemies will keep coming. There's no like emergent holes anymore, like there was in Gears 2 or 1. Now it's dudes coming off the stalks and stuff like that. Sure. I would say one of my biggest complaints right now is I have a really hard time telling when I'm getting too close to death.
Yeah.
Because you've got the big red splotch, but it's just not accurate enough, and it just kind of seems like it takes leaps forward into death. So I don't really know what's going on there, but I think we're going to have to actually wind this one down, and I'm going to eventually murder this dude.
Boom.
So Gears of War 3, I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I know Ryan is too. And I am looking forward to actually playing more of it. So
yeah, it looks a lot better than I gave it credit for. I really hope this turns out good.
Hell yeah.
Cool.